Live starting. Receiving your content. Your audience will see it in a moment. Get ready. Live. Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. Dr. Darok here, and welcome back to another live stream edition of Let's Play Blightfall. Now, you might notice this lovely lady in the background back here. That is my sister Frankie, and today she's sitting in on the session to help me out by reading out your comments that may be of note that I might miss, and also by... in particular, she's also going to like help me with anything in the live stream that I might. Let's say I start choking all of a sudden and I need a glass of water. She's going to help me with that too, without me having to leave the live stream and leave you guys hostless, which would be terrible. So anyways, hopefully we should have people filing into the live stream any moment now, and we're going to start doing some really exciting things today. But basically, I don't have a plan yet. I did receive a cool tip that I'd like to check out. I've got a little waypoint over here from a location that a couple of people, Rosalind Dre and someone else, I can't remember the name right now. Oh goodness, Bad Chris. That's a bad job right there. But yeah, I've got this little waypoint over here that I've labeled things that I'm hopefully going to go out and we're going to check out. There should be something really cool over there as far as I've been led to believe, although it could be all lies. The waypoint is a lie. No! But yeah, so hopefully I'm just going to wait a little bit until we get a few more viewers in here, because I didn't really have a set time for today's live stream. I figured I wouldn't know exactly when I'd be starting, because I kind of had a job I had to do earlier today. And yeah, so what is this? What is this? I've got this crazy, effect going on and like a heartbeat sound. I feel scared and frightened. I don't know what to do about that. That's a Thaumcraft warp effect right there. So I'm not really sure exactly. It doesn't appear to have had an effect on me. It didn't like give me a message in the chat or anything. So okay, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you've watched it already, I went and raided another tainted village and basically destroyed it, because this new weapon, the blackjack here, it's just absolutely it's like a god mode weapon. It just gives me so much power. It's crazy with this lifesteal effect that basically just heals me back up. I mean, I felt completely unthreatened during the entire journey. So yeah, I've got three people in here now. It looks like. So maybe we're gonna get started. But I might also want to try and make myself. How do you make the potion of water breathing? Can anyone tell me that? I'm not sure. Water bottle. Okay, great. That's not what I wanted. Go over to brewing. Mundane potion. No. Awkward potion. And then let's see. Water breathing. A puffer fish. Oh, okay. I don't have one of those. So. That's all right. Hopefully, I won't need that, and I'll be able to do this without it. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So how are you guys doing today? I want to see someone mention something over there in the chat. I haven't seen anyone yet clock in their opinion yet today. So basically, just how you doing today? I'm gonna start reading some things. Oh hey, Drinker Kaput is here. He says hello. So that's nice. You've been here for all of my streams so far, just so you know. Can you do the thing in the cave? Oh, I sort of did the thing in the cave, but I did it over here. There, Ethan. I did see, if we take a look, I just did it on this side. Here's a door, iron door, and there's an ethereal bloom. So yeah, but the cave, I don't care about the cave. Let me just put it that way. So yeah, glad to see you guys here. Hope you guys have been all caught up with the series so far, because it's been really exciting making it for you. Free eggs? I love eggs. Eggs are the best. Can I get another chicken? I want more chickens. Chicken. I summon thee. Baby chicken. Nope. Now? This time? No. 8 eggs down the drain. Sad face. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go out, and we're gonna do this thing out here. I'm told it's somewhere near the swamp, and I just labeled it things for now. So I'm not really sure what all is out there, but I've just been told that it is super vital that I go out there and collect these things that are at the things waypoint. So yeah, hope that is enjoyable for you guys. Ah, Henry's here. Hello, Henry. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And let's see here. Biodome. No. The swamp delta. Where is it? Oh my gosh. My list of teleports is getting far too long. Oh wow. This worked. Okay, so apparently I won't sink into the ground if I put another block on top of where I was sinking before, because apparently it works that way. I don't know. I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. But I read it on the Blightfall forums and I tried it and it worked. So now you know. I did want something just in case I drowned on my way down to this thing, because apparently it's like out here in the water. From what I've been told, and it's like under the water maybe, but I'm not really sure. So let's go this way towards things. Hello, Mark is in here. Ah, good. Glad that link worked for you, Mark. Mark said that he was having a hard time checking out any of my live streams before, but I helped him out and we got it all settled. So good to see. Yeah. Ethan says, can I do that thing? Well, I'm kind of out in the middle of an ocean right now, bud. So, yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. There is something crazy going on down here, and I'm really curious as to what it is. Boat, you stay put. Do not leave me. Oh, no. Oh, the boat left. Okay, well, no big deal. I wonder if there's a nice, easy way in here. Oh, Lord, this looks terrible. Okay, well, alright. So, I do not quite have everything I needed. I should have had maybe something of water breathing for this. It looks like this spot over here might have air. So, why don't I come down here again and take another look? I just don't want to drown or anything. Hope you understand that. Yes, there's taint in there, so I should be able to get rid of this glass here and just break my way in. Okay, cool. Did not die or anything. Good. Okay, so there's a research table over here. What did I just place? I just placed something, I think. Anyways, research table. Oh, covered in fibrous taint. That's gross. Yuck. Nothing in the research table, so that's boring. Oak desk, oak seat, also boring. Ouch. I got taint poison. So that's always lovely. And it looks to me like everything out here in the middle is just totally drowned and out in water. Yes, that does appear to be the case. But if I get closer, maybe there's air? No, there isn't. Okay, no air for me. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that stuff or not, but I'm going to take a look and see if what else is around here. Oh, hello. Potion of water breathing. Oh my gosh, really? That's useful. And there's a couple of potion shelves here. I like those. Night vision, water breathing, night vision. Okay, cool. That helps. So we'll be able to, you guys will be able to see what's going on, because it's kind of dark down here. There's a potion of night vision, and here is a potion of water breathing. Ta-da! So, let's see here. I'm just going to go on into this little area here, and this is the coolest place. Right here, this is the, what's it called? I forget now. It's a Thaumcraft thing that I just unlocked in the last, episode. And yeah. So, we're gonna break this. And, what is this? Can I break this? Break this runic matrix. I want that too. Awesome. Ethan suggests that I break everything. Yes, I definitely should. What is this? What is this thing? A mana spreader? Cool. I'll take a free mana spreader. Do I have... I don't have my wooden... I don't have my, matic, so I guess I'll just have to punch it. The lifesteal thing. Oh, yeah. I'm not really sure what happens. I don't think that there's anything special for... Oh, my gosh. Oh, there we go. Mana spreader, finally. Hello. Looks like there's air down here. Doesn't appear to help me at all. What is this? There's another little area down here, and it leads to a door that goes into More water. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's just amazing. So he wants me to, he has a suggestion that I should maybe make some armor out of amerdrine and see if it has any special effects. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't appear that there's any special effects whenever you make the armor out of amerdrine. If you make a sword out of it, it has healing power. Nothing else, though. Although if I made like some Tinker's Construct weapons out of it, it does get anything Tinker's Construct with it gets lifesteal, so it makes it good for attacking, but no defensive properties. Also, I would have to get the book to check, but I think that Jack the Gamer says hello. How you doing, Jack? Anyways, I would have to get the book to check, but I do believe that the amerdrine has just a very slightly higher enchantability than some other things, but for the most part, it is basically not as enchantable as gold. From what I remember, I did take a look at the enchantability of it. Hey, there's some stuff down here, but I can't go that way. It's...
He specifically brings up using thorns.
Using thorns. I don't think it'll do anything.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion there. Infusion pillars. I'm gonna get this with the pickaxe here, and also these infusion altars, so that I don't have to manufacture all of these things and waste a lot of time on, like, oh hey, good thing that the night vision potion doesn't last quite as long as the water breathing potion, because otherwise I would just, like, run out of water breathing and be like, no, I'm drowning, help me, ah! Water breathing. Night vision? Can I get night vision down here, please? There we go. Drink the water breathing. Drink the night vision.
New guest, Kristen.
Oh, hey there, Kristen. How you doing? That's my girlfriend, everybody. Down there in the... She's Kristen there. She just said hi, so everybody say hi to Kristen. She is here to actually watch the live stream today, which is cool. It's the first one she'll get to watch live. So yeah, I hope that she thinks it's fun. I'm still gathering all this stuff, and it's kind of finicky to like do stuff like this underwater. This is actually like really stressful because at any time I feel like I could start drowning, even though I know I've got this potion of like water breathing on. So yeah. Is there anything else cool right here? I mean, there's mana spreaders. I can make those. Those are cheap. That's like living wood and like a piece of gold or something. What is this stuff? I didn't see this stuff before. Hello, zombie meat and squid and things. I like this. I like it. I like it. No, give me that back. I need that. That is like one of my most important thingamajigs. Okay, there we are. No, I don't want your evil taint poison. Stay away. Okay, so gonna take all these things off of the shelf here, and oh wow, that's a lot of rotten flesh. Jeez Louise. Okay. Well, while I've got water breathing, I want to head back out into this. Oh, there's a brewing stand over here too. That's cool. There is so much neat stuff here. Alright. Always gonna be Sunday live streams. Well, it's Saturday for me here. But, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do live streams over every weekend, although I won't be available next weekend because me and Kristen are going on a short little vacation, to celebrate, being together for a whole year. So, Jack the Gamer, what is that place that you're in? Well, actually, it's a little place that's under the ocean, okay, that, I was told about by Rosalind Dre and, two other people, something like that. They kept telling me to come out here to the ocean near the swamp. And, in a minute, after I've harvested all these things down here under the watery part, I'll check the map and show you the coordinates if you want to come here yourself. Okay, so hopefully that should answer your question. Gonna grab these things. Gonna grab this stuff. What's down here? What? This looks pretty crazy. Oh, mystical black botania flowers. Yes. Okay, so let's put some other things in my thingamajig there, and grab all these. Booyah, that is amazing. Okay, and also, if you did do the botania quests, right, to, like, unlock tracking the botania flowers, it would tell you, hey, there's some sericlase. I like this stuff. And there's another little thing this way, but it doesn't look like... It looks too small for me to get through. Oh, no, I'm about to start drowning. Yay, drowning. Yay, drowning. Oh, I can't see. This is rough. Which one is water breathing? Water bottle? That's not what I wanted. Okay. So, there we go. Put these water bottles in here. Potion of water breathing. Potion of night vision. Okay, so, here we go. I can see again. And I can breathe again. Let's go ahead and go. I'm heading back into the watery domain of doom. And, because I still want all these things here. The infused stone guys here. I mean, it's not that hard to make infused stone, but it's definitely a time saver to find it somewhere like this. So it's kind of weird how slow my Tinker's Construct tools are underwater. Actually, pretty bizarre. Normally they're way faster. Like this this Selenegil pickaxe, it is just like the fastest tool like I've ever had up until right now. Okay, so that one I've been through. This one I've been through. Can I like come this way maybe or something? Is there anything this way? I don't see anything. But there's like a little channel here and there's water coming this direction. Whoa, I almost got sanded, everybody. And now this is... See, but it still looks like there's stuff over here. Does anyone see stuff over there? I see stuff over there. I definitely want to find it. I definitely want to see what's in there. It's like bugging me because it looks like this crazy thing. Oh, is that just another mana spreader? Oh, that's kind of lame. That is a massive disappointment. I wonder if there's anything underneath of it. I wish I would have brought my what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help me. No, it's a mattock. Yes, I wish I would have brought my mattock with me so that I could like take these wood-based spreaders. No, there's nothing under it either. How lame. That was just a big disappointment. Okay.
Ethan emphasizes shelves and iron doors in your cave.
Ethan says shelves and iron doors. Okay.
Stealing shelves, building iron doors.
Ah, yes. Right.
Steal shelves.
Definitely steal the shelves. I agree entirely.
We
I like
also
free things.
have an inquiry as a follow-up to the life steal, I believe.
Right.
Whether there are any armors that have special abilities. Which ones you know?
It's a good question, and I don't know of any, but I know a quick way to find out. So what I'm going to do is come into NEI here, and I'm just going to type chest plate, and then we can see if there are any that have, like, by default, some special effects. I don't think there are any. I think for the most part, the biggest special effect on armor is, like, how enchantable it is. Like, I know that Selenegil, I think, is, like, extremely enchantable. And using it is the equivalent of, like, whenever you enchant it, it's the equivalent of having 90 free enchantment points plus whatever else. Now, I know this Terra Steel stuff from Botania has a set effect if you're wearing a full set of it, as well as the Mana Steel and Elementium. So those are pretty interesting. But other than that, I don't think that any of these other armors, like especially the ones made out of the metallurgy metals, I don't think any of those have any special effects on them. This lead chest plate, if I made a plate out of lead, I would be more resistant to knockback and I would move slower. So, but that makes sense if you're wearing a armor made of lead. To me, that makes perfect sense. Did I get extra space? Yes, I did. So I'm gonna put that in there. Why do I have? Oh, this is a glimmering black flower. So that made it lit down there. Wonderful. So yeah, I don't know if there's. Oh, I want these, don't I? These potion shelves. I'm gonna go at them from an angle to make sure that I don't accidentally break the glass and drown myself in like waters. And that would be terrible. And then the tiny flower in your inventory actually creates an air bubble. Oh, okay.
That's what I was about to bring up.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of hydrangeas. Oh, yeah, hydrangeas. That is, just in case anyone didn't know, the hydrangeas is a Botania flower. What is this? Is that where there's another thingamajig? Okay. Yeah, there's another one there. Oh, there's a bed here. That's cool. Yeah, some people said whenever I went to check this place out, or asked what the coordinates were, which, speaking of that, the coordinates are right here. And so, yeah, there's the swamp, and here is where I labeled things, and that waypoint is at 646 on the x-axis and 1298 on the z-axis, and that marker is like right in the center over here. If we take a look, you can see there's a colored beam right there. So yeah, and I'm really glad I came here because I got a whole bunch of free things for Thaumcraft, as well as the black flowers for what is it called? Botania. So, very good, very good. Wouldn't you be poisoned if wearing lead? That's funny. Fortunately, not, because Minecraft video game logic, I guess you don't have to be poisoned if the programmer doesn't decide to put it in that way. But yeah, funny question. I like that question. I did get an extra mana pool, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. But we're gonna go back to the swamp area, back to the waypoint over there, and go back to Biodome Alpha and maybe place all these things in a chest somewhere so that I've got some inventory space, because I definitely just filled up my entire inventory. Yeah, I get it, Cobalt. That's why all the mana spreaders are there. Yeah, that's awesome. The hydrangees, I forgot to mention. The hydrangees actually, like, it consumes water blocks and then turns it into mana for Botania. So thank you for reminding me about that, Cobalt Steel. Let's see. So, yeah, we're gonna head to the swamp. I don't know what you said, Ethan. I can't scroll up. Sorry.
I will repeat it for you if you allow me. He states that making the iron door and glass thing that he has suggested previously will be able to keep the taint out as you put down ethereal blooms in your cave to get rid of it. And when all the taint is gone, you destroy the door and the glass.
I see.
Form of containment.
Okay. Well, I'm fairly certain that even if I broke the glass dome, right, the taint wouldn't come into the area of the bubble. I think that it's programmed that way. Because, and let me explain why I believe that. Because there's a part down in my mind down here, right? Also, there's like some taint up here that has never ever come into my, like, it's never spread any further than this, right? So if it could just spread, I would think that it would spread out here. And then beyond that, if I go down to my like mine area, right, there is a little cave system that runs like right under where I have all of my, like, where the dome is, right? So if I go down here and take a look, you'll see that there is this area. I'm just kind of killing dead air with my voice right now, waiting. So there's this area over here, and I don't have any ethereal blooms like up above or down below that's blocking this from coming further, except for that this actually happens to be under the dome. You see how that works? So I'm pretty sure I don't need to block the dome at all from any extra taint, as long as I don't break the silverwood tree, because the silverwood tree actually protects, like, in a column, right? So that you can basically, like, all the way down from like Y level 0 up to the top of the world, protects in a column from taint. So although normally, right, this kind of silverwood tree, it only, like, projects a small amount of protection around it, I mean to say, but fortunately, it's been changed a little bit for Blightfall so that, like, you don't have to worry about it. Because otherwise, you would just start getting, like, taint everywhere in your bubble. So, very good.
Question. Would you be
Yes.
able to go up to the floating island using an ender pearl?
That's a very good question. I don't think that I can make it all the way up to the floating island just by throwing an ender pearl, unless I, like, went to the edge of the Western Isle and, like, made a, like, nerd pole out of dirt up, like, 100 blocks in the air or something. They're really high up. What I do intend to do, though, sometime very soon, is to take this runic matrix and all these other awesome things here, right, and set them up somewhere, which I do believe is going to be, like, in Biodome Delta, perhaps. So I get stuck here. Stop making me stuck. Make me unstuck, world. Fix yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. What is this? Okay, so, I do believe that what I'm going to do at some point in the near future is do the Thaumcraft research for, what is it called? It's, oh, great, yes, I didn't want that. Hello, Mr. Villager, how are you today? Anyways, what I do believe I'm going to do sometime very soon is do the Thaumcraft research for, do I have my Thaumonomicon on me? No, I don't. That's okay, though. Oh, you know what? I can free up some space by turning these things into language samples. So why don't I do that? Because I forgot to drop anything off in my chests. But, yeah. So, basically, I'm going to grab my Thaumonomicon here and show you. Because I want to make an Archimedes flying airship, right? In order to go up to the floating isles, I do believe. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Anyways, Henry has a suggestion to name the villager with a shout-out competition. Well, I do have a name tag somewhere in one of my chests, so that's possible. We might do that. That's a good idea. I like that, actually. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we won't, but we'll find out. Bubble Petite. Oh, hey, I didn't even notice that I was picking that up, but it actually, like, that's a Botania flower that it's a newer Botania flower. Actually, I do believe it's newer than the Botania Super review that I did, that was like 2.5 hours long. So I don't actually know what it does. If I wanted to find out, I would have to check my Botania Lexica. Oh wait, I already grabbed a Thaumonomicon. What am I doing?
We have 2 suggestions and 1 request. First of all, your girlfriend would like you to say hello to her mom and Graham who are watching with her.
Oh, okay. Hi there, Kristen's mom and Graham. How you doing? This is a fun thing I do sometimes where I get on the internet and stream my video game playing live. So hope you enjoy it.
And then we also have someone who's wondering if you were going to, or if you're planning on another Thaumcraft for noobs.
Right. Yes, Thaumcraft for noobs. I definitely plan to do another one sometime in the future, but I don't know when. I've been super busy with this series lately. It takes a lot of time and effort actually to turn it into like watchable, digestible videos, and it takes some extra time like planning and sometimes doing things in between episodes like organizing my items or doing various things like that I just like, I haven't had much time to work on it, and also I didn't really like the way that it was coming out. So I was kind of unsatisfied with the product of the Thaumcraft for Noobs guide there. I was kind of like, I just didn't really like the way it was coming out. And so hopefully I'm going to do it again sometime in the future. I just have to like go back to the drawing board and reorganize how I'm going to do it. I might even do like a giant super guide for Thaumcraft like I did for Botania instead. So yeah, where do I have... I must have paper, right? Is it over here? Is my paper over here? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Needed that.
We have a suggestion for how you might resolve the bug of getting stuck in the ground when you teleport.
Okay.
Alex Matawi suggests that putting water in that spot.
Putting water. Yes.
Might help you not get stuck.
That was the other suggestion. I actually, I was so annoyed with that glitch where I get stuck in the ground that I actually went on the Blightfall forums and I looked up solutions. And I found 2 solutions that people said were working. And one of them was to do what I did over in the swamp and place another block in the world there that you would land on instead of, like where it normally had set to ground level, which it really confuses me how that works, but it does work, so I'm pretty happy that it does. But Alex Motawi has the other possible way to deal with that is to put water where I normally get stuck teleporting, and then I'll just like splash down into a pool of water instead of getting like stuck in the ground, falling infinitely through the ground for some reason. So yeah, I'm fairly certain that both of those work. The one that I tried definitely works, and I definitely read that the other one works. So yeah, I wish I would have like maybe found more inventory space before I started doing this, because I'm having a hard time like answering questions and clearing out my inventory at the same time. I'm bad at organizing. Everybody here should know that by now. So yeah, I also, what is this? Splash Potion of Night Vision. No, I don't need that. There was something else that I wanted to bring with me before I went back over here to this biodome and started setting up that other thing. Do I have more food somewhere? Cooked calamari. Let's go with that. That works. Sure. Just roll with it, Chris.
While we resolve that, we also have 2 additional suggestions. First of all, Henry is very, very insistent that I tell you not to use your name tag on the video.
Okay. Well, I actually...
Things in mind.
Okay. Well, actually then, coincidentally, in between episodes, I grabbed an animal spawn bag, and I actually have, this is a villager spawn egg, so I can rename that in an anvil, and name a villager that way. But we won't really know what kind of trades the villager makes, so it might be hard to name it. So yeah, but we can do that. And thanks for the suggestion.
And then Cobalt strongly suggests not putting your infusion altar as far away from your base as I suppose you'd mentioned, or you had done.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put it... I do believe I'm going to put it right here in Biodome Delta, because even though it's technically far away from my regular base, it is just a mouse click away this way. You know what I mean? I can teleport back and forth. So this is basically an extension of my base. Henry Hindman says... Hindman? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But anyway, he says that you can use the safari net to name the villager. I didn't know that. That is actually really cool. So thanks for that. No, is there like a way to do that? Do I just like catch it in the safari net and then rename the safari net in the anvil? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna set up this. Runic matrix setup here, and that's going to be very profitable for me, I think. Right? Frankie went ahead and asked him how to pronounce his name. Okay, so let me do this. I want to put this in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks. So put it like here-ish.
Oh, the reason Cobalt still have made that suggestion, he's bringing up to me, or she is, whoever is bringing up to me again now, is that you can build a little AE system to hold.
Right, yes. Cobalt Steel mentions that you can use advanced energistics to hold essentia, and yes, that is true. There is actually like a whole page in the Thaumonomicon about it, and that's super cool. And that's probably a ways off in the future for me, but there's a good chance that I'll get to it eventually. So, oh, that's not necessarily what I thought I was trying to do. I wanted to do this. There we go.
Your first pronunciation was right.
Hindman? Hindman? Which was the first? I forget.
I think it was Hindman first.
Hindman. Okay. Well, I've been pronouncing it Hindman, but then I kind of tried to correct myself because I thought that was wrong. So I'm glad I was right and that it was wrong. Did that make sense? I hope it made sense. Let's see here. I have to go and look back in the... Oh my face is in the way here of me clicking on these tabs. And I've got to... Oh, it's in Artifice anyways. I've got to remember how to set up this construct in the world. Stone bricks on the bottom, stone block on top. Okay, so I should be able to just do this, and this, right? And then that. Oh, nope, that was wrong. And place this block here, place this block here. Is that right? And then use my wand, I think, and right-click this. Okay, good. It worked. Fantastic. So I've now set up the Infusion altar with the runic matrix and all that cool stuff, and I should be able to do this sometime soon. Although, for the time being, I don't yet have everything that I need, because one thing that I need in order to make this work is actually going to be, let's see, how many more of these do I have? 4. Okay, let's try this way. Sure. I know these have to be kind of like symmetrical for the most part, so that everything works, or else it'll get really mad at you and spew flux into your world, and I don't want that. No, it was the one that you think... Hindman. Okay, it was the one that I think is wrong, which is Hindman. Is that right? Okay.
Well, we'll know in...
Yeah, we'll know as soon as... I'll know... Yeah, I'll know as soon as he replies. It's good. I want to make sure that I'm saying it correctly. Really, I mean, I actually like really care about the interaction with you guys on like on this channel, and like the fact that you guys really enjoy watching these videos just makes all the difference in the world to me. So, do I have a... I grabbed my quest book for some reason, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I can't see all my quests. There was something that I wanted, but I'm having a hard time remembering now. But yeah, if I check in my Thaumonomicon here, one thing that I want eventually is these flying ships. Another thing that I'm gonna want, probably one of these weapons, although the Sword of the Zephyr is basically useless now because the Blackjack is better than the Sword of the Zephyr could ever be. There's no way you could beat it. Okay, good. I got it right. Thank you, Henry, for making sure that I pronounce your name correctly. I'm glad that I am. And there's something in here I was looking for. I totally forget exactly what it was. But that's okay. I guess I'll just have to move on from that. So I'm gonna have to make some warded jars, and I do believe that once I make the warded jars, I'm gonna be able to unlock something else too. So I hope it's gonna work that way, anyways. But I guess we'll find out. So in order to make the warded jars, I need some glass panes like this. And basically, the reason I need warded jars is so that I can actually do any sort of arcane infusion at all, for the most part. Henry says if you can figure out how to go onto one of the flying islands, it would be so awesome. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that during the live stream because that would take quite a while, I think, to make that work. Although, I mean, maybe I'm just being picky. I want to get there on one of these flying ships, and you know, I don't necessarily want to sit here and bore you guys with solving this puzzle all day or anything. I need to move my face a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, there we go. That's much better. I couldn't see my, elements here. Yeah, Henry says it's too late for him. Yes, Archimedes' ship. That's exactly what I'm trying to get set up here, Henry. And basically, the reason for that is because I want to like fly up there and have some actual like something to do. Like I want to have like chests and things that I can bring like items home on and all that stuff. So, oops, sorry, I brushed the microphone. That probably sounded terrible. So yeah, that's exactly what I want. However, in order to make the Archimedes ship, I actually have to do the Thaumcraft research for it. Alex says, can you do more research on camera? So, yeah, I could. Most of the time, I feel like doing the research on camera is a bad idea because I can just, like, show you where I start from and show you, like, the solution, and then I can, like, sit there and focus on doing the puzzle, which is why I feel like I'm gonna have a really hard time with this puzzle, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I have this thing, which is actually like a cheat sheet for all of the different aspects and how they connect together. Right? So, gonna display that on the camera real quick. As you can see, it shows all the connections between all the different aspects that are in vanilla Thaumcraft, right? So that's what I use to solve the puzzles most of the time. Hang on, I'm gonna take a drink. Monster Energy, yes. Okay, so, I hope that answers your question, Alex. For the most part, though, I don't want to do the research on camera because it's hard for me to talk and do like puzzles at the same time because it takes some focus for me to do a puzzle. So Volatus connects to Modus or air. I want to connect it down to Machina. Machina is made of Perfodio and Modus. Okay, so I should be able to just grab Modus here and make some more Modus, just like this, and then I can, let's see here, I'm gonna need one more Modus, which I'm gonna put here, and an air, which I'm gonna put here, and an air I'm gonna put here. Okay, so these two are connected now. So, okay, by the way, you do get to see, oh, Henry, if anyone out there happens to be lagging, there's a good chance that switching the video resolution down from 720 to 480p will help you with that. That's a tip that Queen Gaming MC told me last time, and it seems to have worked for a few people, so if you're lagging, go ahead and give that a try and let me know if it works. So let's see, Volatus, as I said, is air and Motus. So, how am I going to connect it? Oh, there's Modus over here some more, too. So, I guess I can just connect it to air Oh, I'm low on air. I might have to find some way. Hey, if anyone out there is good at Googling, tell me some things that I can scan with my thermometer that I can that I can use to get some air research points, okay? How's that sound? Hopefully someone out there can help me, because I'm really low on those, and I use them often for things, like, especially this Modus stuff. So yeah. So what connects to...
mentions that she just built the ship. She didn't do the research because she did it prior to knowing it was part of Thaumcraft. I didn't know if you wanted to address that.
Oh, okay. Didn't do research for the ship, I just built it. Well, I'm not sure how you do that then. But yeah. Cobalt Steel says sugarcane. Already searched that one. Thank you, though. Let's see here. I am trying to connect air to Modus, which is super easy. So what can I do to, like, let's do Census, and then Spiritus, and then Census again, and then air. Right? Okay, that works. So then Modus to ITER that should be part of Modus, right? Yeah. So Modus and Terra are how you create ITER here. So I'm gonna go from Modus to ITER, which should be easy because all I've got to do is put like Ordo, maybe. Yeah, let's do Ordo, and then Ordo and Permutatio, and then Ordo again, and then Modus. Okay, good. So we're getting there.
Cobalt suggests the possibility of building an air crystal.
Ah, that's a good idea, actually. I really like that idea. So why don't I grab, what is it, 6 of these, I think, and put them together in my research table over here. Thank you for that suggestion, Cobalt. And there's an air crystal cluster. That's what you meant, right? And then if I put it somewhere nearby, like here-ish, that should work. Then my air should... No, I guess that didn't work. Maybe this sparkly thing should be happening, right, on the air symbol if it was working. So maybe I have to put it somewhere else nearby, like closer or something. Not sure. So if you know the dealio with that, you can let me know. But I can just break it to turn it back into shards anyways. So yeah, I'll put it there, and still no shiny sparkly thing. So I'm confused about that, but that's okay. So let's see here. ITER, as I said before, is a combination of Terra and Modus. If I want to connect it back to Potentia, then let's see. I'm gonna go with, let's see. Can I do? Is there a Ignis and Terra combination? I want to do Potentia. That's Ordo. So if I do ITER to Modus to Ordo, then I can connect it to Potentia. Okay, cool. So ITER to Modus to Ordo, and then I can connect Potentia there, and then just anything else that connects to Potentia, like Ignis, because I have a bunch of those. Ta-da! I did it! So now I've discovered flying ships, and that should be all I need. Now I do know for a fact, although I don't know exactly what the oh, I put my Thaumcraft over here. Okay, so I don't know exactly what the recipe is, but now that I have it unlocked, I can check. Flying ships up here. Oh yeah, block of redstone, mana infused gear, and invar gear. I need 2 of each of those, as well as a great wood log and this much essentia. Okay, so that looks pretty difficult. Airships are suitable to be transportation, not mobile bases. Okay, so that looks pretty difficult to make happen, but I think maybe we'll try and do that on today's little live stream here. If you guys think it's a good idea. Anyone think that's a good idea? Also, scan that. Scan what?
The crystal?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Itself would give
Yeah, right.
And other
That
than
makes...
that, it just ups the regeneration rate, not an immediate effect on it. So.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Oh, okay, cool. So now the little sparkly thing is there, And if I run out of air, it should slowly regenerate me more research points, which is super useful. And thank you so much for the tip, Cobalt Steel. Right? Cobalt Steel? Yes, Cobalt Steel. Thank you so much for that tip. Oh, hey, cool. I scanned the mana spreader. Scanned the mana spreader, and it gave me cool essentia. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far today, guys, but I feel like maybe the, let's see. Can you untaint a Tainted Hunter? No, Henry. Actually, I can't. And the reason is because the Tainted Hunter is just a mob that's programmed through custom NPCs that has a skin that looks tainted and is called a Tainted Hunter. It's not actually like a mob that was tainted. The wand focus of purity will work on. I think maybe there's a list in here. So if we go over to alchemy, right, and click on this. It'll say, oh, great. My face is in the way again. Hang on a second. Let's fix that.
David wants clarification on whether the same is true of farm animals, I believe.
No. I don't know. I don't know what you're asking. Anyways, let's see. The purity focus says you can heal tainted creatures simply by right-clicking them with the wand. So I guess there isn't a list there, but I happen to know that basically it's only things added by Thaumcraft that can be tainted, that you can revert using the wand focus of purity. Okay, so like tainted sheeps you can do. Tainted pigs you can do, any of the farm animals, villagers work. I'm fairly certain that I could revert a tainted creeper if I wanted to, but I think that actually would make it more dangerous. I'm not certain. And most of the other mobs, like, would turn into, like, these thaumic slimes. I can't fix those, unfortunately. And, I was actually not sure about villagers, but I'm really lucky that it works. So, yeah, I hope that answers the question. How come the NPCs don't become tainted? I think they have like a special toggle that makes them immune to things like that, although I really don't know. It's a good question, but I'm not the person to ask. The only person who could answer that question is probably Talanos, because he did create the mod pack and all. There's probably something special he had to do to make that happen. So, here's something I want to do. I want to take some oak slabs here, just like this, and some glass panes, just like this. No, is that not right? It's not right. Okay, so slabs like that, and then panes like... Take all panes, darn it. Okay, there we go. Panes like this, maybe? Yes. Okay, so I want to make a couple of these warded jars. Just a few. And I want to scan one with my thermometer. And I think... Let's see, gained 1 research point for aqua. Really? That's it? What? Come on. You're kidding me right now. Okay, so I guess that's not what I wanted to do. There is a research that I was hoping that would unlock. And the research is called Node in a Jar. And I'm not sure if maybe there's a prerequisite somewhere that I don't quite have unlocked or what. But I really want to unlock the node in a jar so I can bring a node back to my base. So if anyone knows how I can unlock that so I can do the research, that's something I'm highly interested in. Okay, so I want to, let's see. So someone would need to code it. Yeah, good. That's a good answer, Mark. Mark actually provided a very good answer to Henry's question about the custom NPCs being tainted. So that is, hopefully that'll answer your question and you'll be satisfied with that. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe try and make these this awesome flight controller or whatever it's called, so that I can make a flying ship and actually like go and investigate the floating islands. So that's sort of the plan for now. I hope I don't think it's gonna change. But I want to make also a mithril mana-infused gear. There, that's what it's called. So I need 4 mithril ingots each for that and an iron ingot. So let's grab 2 iron ingots, 8 mithril ingots, okay? And I'm going to make those. And then all I'm going to need after that is some, I think, Invar gears. And I think I have Invar too. Invar is right here. Yes, it is. So, and those should also be a very similar recipe. So if I just grab 2 more iron ingots and come back over here with this and that and these, perfect. Okay, so I've got some Invar gears and some Mithril gears. I've got some redstone blocks and some great wood. So I have all of the ingredients now to do this, except for the essentia. Okay.
You have 2 responses on node in a jar info.
Node in a jar. You have to do the tapping research. There are like 3 of them. Okay.
And then also Andrew Penn.
Right. Yes, Andrew. I did know that because it costs 70 V's of each V's, I do believe, to do the node in a jar. If that's correct, and if anyone knows something different, then you can correct me. But I do believe that that's the case. Is that it costs 70 V's, and my wand can only hold 50. So I would also have to upgrade maybe to a silverwood core wand with thaumium caps, perhaps. But I think that's the right way to go. Okay, Kristen, I'll text you. And I'll catch you later. Bye. So let's see here. I need maybe some more glass stuff here. I'm gonna need more warded jars than I have. So let's see here. Let's see. I want now this wood back. Okay, and I'm gonna come in here and do this. That's 4 more. Okay, that should work. So, oh wait, you know what? I already have some of these. Just like that. Okay, perfect. Good. So that should be enough, I think. Worded jars for what? Oh, I don't have enough V. Oh, I'm lacking the V's. I mean, I can use some V's out of this wand, but maybe I should carry this wand with me so I can refill that sometime soon. Anyways, I should now, let's see, if I go take a look at the Thaumonomicon here, we're going to see exactly what I need for this. Flying ships. Okay, so I need, oh great, my head is in the way again. Hang on, there we go. Okay, so, Iter, Machina, Modus, Potentia, and Volatus. Okay, so that is, that's pretty easy. I know that Potentia I can get from coal. Iter I can get from boats, I think. So I'm gonna have to do some of those things in the alchemical furnace here. It shouldn't be that hard. But one thing I do want first is maybe alumentum, so that it's faster. Nah, forget it. I'll just use coal. I know that coal works. It's adequate. It's just not as good. So yeah, that's Potentia. So, oh, you know what? Now I remember what I opened the quest book for earlier, to turn in this blue schist that I picked up in, the episode that came out earlier today. And that should be somewhere over here. Oh, I've already turned, sad face, I already did it. Okay, well, goodbye, blue schist. I'm gonna put you on the wall, and I'm gonna fall. Okay, perfect. Ta-da! Don't know why I did that.
Mentions the Peck people, the magical biome trading.
Yes. The pack. It's not the tech, the pack. And yeah, they can be they can be found in magical biomes, and they trade you something for mana beans, if I recall correctly. I'm not really sure, but you can get things from like interacting with them, and they're friendly guys that help you out with Thaumcraft. Throwing eggs. Yes. Oh no, the chicken fell outside of the coop. Sad face. I don't know where it is. So yeah. Yes, I got another one. Chicken power. Another egg? Okay, well, that's good enough for now. Whatever. Volatus, I can get from these feathers, so that's good. I've had a lot of those stacking up for a while, so we're going to do that first. I'm going to want... How much Volatus do I need? Let me check in here once again. Hang on, right after I move my face. There we go, back up to the top corner. Perfect. Okay. Basically, the... what am I looking for? I forget what I was looking for. Flying ships. Right. I need 16 volatus. So I'm going to need to use at least 8 feathers in here, which that shouldn't be hard at all. I've got plenty. So let's put 8 feathers and grab some coal, too. That's another thing I want. I can get rid of this glass, too. I can put that back in there. And we're gonna make this work. So here goes nothing. Charcoal and...
We have a request that you sing.
There's a request that I sing. Okay. We will rock you. Bum, bum. We will. Yeah, I'm not really sure. The singing is a thing that just happens spontaneously, so like it's hard to force it. I mean, whenever it happens spontaneously for no good reason, most of the time it's pretty entertaining, but I always feel like when I force it, it just doesn't come out quite right. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys don't agree. Like if you like the singing, then you can let me know over there in the chat. If you think I should like, so I don't know. Do we have any song requests today? I could do Chris karaoke, Dr. Darok karaoke today. Everybody, how's that sound? I mean, I'm down for that. I really am. I like doing the singing thing. So does this still open? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna move. Actually, here's what I'll do. I'll put the ones for what I'm doing up here for now, and that way I can keep track of them very easily. The other thing I need is Henry says I need to be the Arnold. Okay, so I was for about a second there. Hope you guys enjoyed. I need 32 potentia, so that means I need to cook at least 16 pieces of coal. Because they're each 2 potentia each. So that's something really, that's easy. I'll make that happen with no problem. Still got a lot of this in here. Let's see here. 16 of this. Let me just double check my numbers here. Yes, okay. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do that. 16 coal there, and hopefully this should start making those. And in the meantime, I'm going to pick out my next item here. Doors will give you Machina and Modus and loads of Arbor. Keep the Arbor, you can use it in the Cyber Totem. Okay, thank you, Andrew Penn. Good tip, very good tip. Darioki, says Mark. That's funny. Love it. I love it. Good one, Mark. I like that. Let's see. You need to make something called the Schwarzenegger. You spell it a different way every time, Henry. And let me tell you, the first time you ever commented it in the comment section on my channel was spelled correctly. Oh, Eider. Hey, Ender Pen, you want to tell me what the best way to get Eider is? Because I feel like it's Ender Pearls, and that makes me a sad panda right now. So, let's see here. Although wooden doors is also a very good piece of advice, because I don't think I've ever scanned a wooden door. Nope, I haven't. So, do they stack? Yes, they stack. Okay, so let's make a bunch of those. 7, great. I lost the game, everybody. Just FYI, lost the game. Boats. Boats for Eider, really?
Apparently, yeah. That is the suggestion that
okay.
we got from Andrew.
So let's try that. I don't think I've ever scanned those either. Nope, I haven't. Okay, so boat, door, and let's bust out the thermometer. Boats. 4 Eider. That's very nice. Okay, very good. And the doors should be Machina and Modus and Arbor. Okay, very good.
And
Not very much.
That he copied and pasted the name the first time.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's
Very
funny.
honorable scribbling.
Henry says that he copy and pasted the name the first time, and that's why he spelled it the right way. But that's all right. I'm not judgmental here. I mean, I'm pretty good at spelling things, but there's definitely things, especially like names or whatever, that there's no shame in saying I don't know how the heck to spell this. There's no shame at all in that. I still respect ya, Henry. I want another door. I want more boats. I need to use a lot of wood for this. Boats. I should make some boats, and I should make some hose, and I should have a boats and hose party. Boats and hose. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a reference to who's the guy? There's a YouTuber I think named Simply Sark that he does that like at the end of every video, like it's got to end with like boats and hoes in a chest. So I don't know if anyone gets the reference there, if anyone's like a watcher of Simply Sark or his videos, but he's got a lot more subscribers than me, so I watch his videos sometimes for inspiration. Let's see. I was looking for something. Wood. Ah, yes, right. So, I don't really have much on me right now. Well, there's plenty here, actually. Let's go ahead and do this. Ta-da! Successful wood excursion making. Ta-da! So there, I've got 8 doors. And now I've got 8 boats. 8 boats. There we go. And that should do it for now. I think that's not going to be enough of the one. Let's see here. That gives me 4 Iter, which is really good. That gives me 4 Arbor, and only 1 Machina, and only 1 of Modus. And I don't think that's going to be enough. I think I'm going to need more than those. So let's go back and check. I need 24 Machina and 32 Modus. So that would mean 32 wooden doors at least. So maybe there's a better source for those. Aqueous accumulator, steam engine, bam, power. However, the only no types of engines will work in Blightfall, Mark, except for the nuclear reactor. That is the only type of acceptable power. All other like what are they called? Everything else is like all the dynamos and things. They're all completely disabled. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I can't, like, there's no recipes for any of these. They've all been disabled. The recipes changed and deleted. No generators either. So, yeah, that's unfortunate, but thanks for mentioning them, because I know some people watch this and they can't play Blightfall because their computer doesn't do it, or, you know, various other reasons. So, where the heck did all of my files go? Because I cannot put the essence in a thing if I don't have a thing to put the essence in. Oh my, this cooked calamari ran out of power very fast. It's hard to eat, and it's only taking like half of a hunger shank, and that's just not good. Oh man, throat hurts. Yes, there is big reactors. And I can actually request, like if I go into the quest book, let me show you, Mark. If I go into the quest book, I can actually go to the supplier here, and he will actually send me an entire big reactor with a little bit of yellorium. He'll also send me a pre-powered leadstone energy cell if I want, and I can get random machines out of this machine bag. So those are the easiest ways to progress through various types of machines and things in this mod pack. So just FYI. Hope you found that an educational little mention there, because I know that those were things that I was confused about at first. I had to do a little bit of research into how I can actually progress on stuff like that. Now this has 4 Iter, so I think the 8 boats should be more than enough for me to get all the Iter I need. Let's check. Yeah, 32. That is 8 times 4. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, 8 boats is the way to go. Oh yeah, I also wanted to, let's see, here's my 32, what is it called? Oh, come on, did I not grab the things? I thought I grabbed, there they are. Okay. Gave up a little fast there, didn't you, Chris? Can you scan pistons? That's a good question. Well, the thing is, though, it's all about, right now I'm collecting essentia, which requires me to actually get rid of things. But I have a piston in here, don't I? Somewhere? Maybe? Oh, it's in my inventory. I haven't scanned those yet, and they do give Machina, and I think maybe Modus? So let's find out here. Good mention. I can scan them. They give Modus and Machina and Metallum, that's right. So that's good, but I only have a few of those, and they're not very resource intensive, but they're kind of, I mean, I guess that's more Machina and more Modus than I get from the doors, so maybe that's a better way to go, but it does cost an iron ingot at the same time, as well as some redstone, so I'm not sure if that's the way to go, but actually I'm thinking maybe it is, so that's a good suggestion. Thank you, Henry. let's see. Yeah, Mark says, I understand, I just can't, my PC just can't take it. So, yeah, Frankie is kind of like, she's there, she helps, she's like, make sure that if I miss something that's kind of important, then, oh, Mark said call Direwolf, then I see it, so that I can, like, pay more attention to the like, video process over here and play the game. But at the same time, I do like, keep looking over. I've got the chat over here on my second monitor, so I do keep looking over and checking it, just in case, like, there's something that I wanted to respond to that she didn't point out or something. So, and she's also basically here to prevent another chicken Rex, as well. That's another thing that she's gonna be very good for. I'm not sure if anyone would, like, come in and do that this time, but yeah. So I've got, I haven't scanned Thaumium with this either. Right now I'm just kind of waiting for all these things to get, like, manufactured out of the Arcane Alembic here.
Jack is
Oh. What's that?
Bring it to your attention, Jack has to go now. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, take care, Jack. I'll see you sometime soon. I don't know if I'll have a video out tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to be recording tomorrow. So I'll probably have the next video out Monday, but I might have one out tomorrow. It all depends. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good day there, Jack the Gamer. So, let's see here. I want some more foods. This cooked calamari isn't doing the trick for me. So, let's find some food here. Blueberry muffin, eaten once in the last 200 hunger. I like that. Blueberry smoothie. It's got a very high saturation rate, as I just realized, Talanos pointed out on one of my videos the other day that the saturation rate is just intense on these smoothies and things. So, yeah. Okay, well, I'm still sort of waiting on this thing, so if anyone's got any questions or... Oh, okay, this one is done for now. So, let's go ahead and collect this Arbor. Collect 32 Eider. Yes, that's perfect. And collect this Aqua here. And so I've got this Eider Essentia, and that should be enough to do the airship here. So let's just pop this on this guy. I'm going to harvest my... Can I just right-click this? No, I can't right-click the nether wart. I've got to actually break it. So that's weird. Whatever mod it is, I think it's called Better Hunger or Better Food or something like that. That makes it so that you can right-click crops to replant them. I'm not 100% sure. But, let's see here. Henry, can you make, like, a sword out of living stone? Nope. Living stone, it's a cool material, but unfortunately it doesn't have any Tinker's, like, Tinker's material traits. So, although, if it did... You know what? I've been trying to figure out a mod that I could code, because, like, I'm by trade a computer programmer. I went to school for, like, literally I took a class on Java programming. So, like, I've been sort of fiddling with Minecraft mods lately. Maybe if I ever make a mod, it'll be like, I'm thinking it might be like a Tinker's Construct mod to add a whole bunch of new things to Tinker's Construct that you can make tools out of, and, like, new materials and, like, new modifiers and things like that. So, maybe I'll try and mentally lodge that in my head so I can remember to do Botania things, if I ever do that. Don't know for sure if I will, but it's something I've been tossing around for a while. I'm just checking in here to see if I have any of the other, like, essentias that I need, which it doesn't look like I do. Here's Potentia. So Potentia, I want that on my thing here. I've got 4 of it, so that's 32. I've also got 4 Eider, 2 Volatus. Okay, so that should be enough for those ones. The only other ones I need now, 32 Modus and 24 Machina. So, yeah, I'm thinking, that's, what, 3 vials of Essentia? That's 4. I'm thinking, I mean, the wooden doors is a good idea, and I'm probably going to go cook those right now, but I'm also going to make a whole bunch of pistons, I think, because that's an even better idea. So, thank you. I forget now who mentioned that. I think it was Henry, although I might be wrong. But yeah, I'm going to make some, let's see, I've got all this compressed cobblestone. Look at this. I've got a bunch of double compressed cobblestone. I'm thinking, the reason I started making the compressed cobblestone, actually, is because sometime in the future, I want to make some of this stuff, this bedrockium, because it's terrible material for Tinker's things. It's got like it's terrible as handles. It's terrible with mining speed. Its mining level is like the lowest. It has like 0 attack power, but the durability on it is insane. So like I tested in a creative world using bedrockium as a large plate on a Tinker's tool, and it had like over 100,000 durability, and I was just like, what? Like mind blow. It was crazy.
Three things to bring to your attention. Cobalt still wants you to know that nether wart is a good source of essentia and herba.
Magic and herba, right? Gotcha.
Yeah, especially if you want to do lamp of growth.
Lamp of growth.
So he brings
Gotcha.
that up.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Henry suggests a crossbow might be one of the next things that you put together. And
Henry
also
suggests a
says
crossbow.
He's pretty sure that he was the one that suggested the thing you weren't sure who was.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I thought it was you that suggested the the pistons there, Henry. So thank you for that. That actually was a really good suggestion, because if I take, and let's see here, I want to make what, at least 8 of them. I'm thinking, because where are the pistons? I've got pistons in here, right? Oh, nope, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted this button. Okay, so I'm gonna need at least 16 pistons, okay, to make this happen, but that's not gonna be hard at all. So let's make it happen. 16 pistons is really not that bad, although let's see, each one is 7 cobblestone, so 16 times 7 is 70 plus 30 something, so I'm gonna need about 2 stacks worth of cobblestone to make that happen. But not bad though. So where's all the, I thought I just had a whole bunch. Did it go in here? Why? Where is all my, oh, there. Duh. So that's not quite enough. I'm gonna need maybe another one of these. One of these. Ta-da. Take this double compressed cobblestone, and that makes compressed cobblestone, and that makes cobblestone. Okay, perfect. So if I just take this and do this, and then this, okay, and now I need 16 iron ingots. So let's grab 2 blocks of iron from over here. And I'm also going to need 16 redstone dust. So let's grab some redstone dust out of here. Make my blocks of iron. Oh no, where'd it go? Well, how is that happening? Why does sometimes, like, I click, like, on my sometimes I click on my crafting grid here, and the items just, like, get thrown through the crafting grid into the world for no good reason. So if anyone can explain that glitch to me, please try, because it's really killing me. You know what? I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? I need less cobblestone than that. I did all my math totally wrong. Cause I need, like, wood at the front, don't I? Like up here, and then it's, like, cobblestone here, and the redstone goes in the back. Okay, yes, I did slightly error that. Let's make it daytime. Let's see here.
Real life ores.
Like all the ores from in real life.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not, like, what? You have any suggestions of any real life ores you'd like to see added to the game as, like, an add-on to Tinker's Construct? I mean, it sounds fascinating. I could probably do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's well within my coding abilities to make that happen. I'm just not sure what exactly what kind of implications that has. Yeah, I also love Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct is literally one of my favorite mods. I mean, I like Thaumcraft a lot. I like Botania quite a bit. And Tinker's Construct, it's, like, one of my favorite mods, and I've never even done a mod review for it, because, like, it's just so amazing. How could you even condense the possibilities of Tinker's Construct into one video? It would be so difficult, I think, to make that a thing. I'm running out of glass files here, so hopefully I have some clay balls somewhere. Clay balls. Does I has the clay balls? Yes, I do. Okay, so clay balls and glass. So that's something I need before I proceed with the rest of my things here. So let's see. Let's just grab a whole bunch, maybe. More files, please. Okay. So there we go. That's a bunch, right? That's almost a stack. Okay, so that should do for now. I've got some things in here, don't I, right now? Okay, yes, I do. I've got Machina there. I've got Arbor here. I've got a little bit of... Hello? That was weird looking. But I understand what happened there. I don't have any space in my inventory. So maybe if I head over here and put these extra ingots back, like this, then I can pick this guy up, and there we go. Okay, so back to making the thing that I was making, which is pistons, right? I don't have any good wood in here. Oh, someone mentioned in the comments section, too, that whenever I went through the meteorite that's on today's episode of Skystone, that's the wrong place to look. I'm just going to grab some great wood and turn great wood. Can I turn great wood into planks? Yes, and I'm going to use great wood planks because I don't have quite enough, like, I'm low on oak wood, and I don't know what else to do other than that. So there we go, 16 pistons made like a professional, apparently, which takes forever, I guess, if you're me and I'm the professional. So
Henry inquires as to whether you saw his YouTube channel thing?
Henry asks whether I saw his YouTube channel. I don't know. Yeah, okay, now I remember. You asked me to check it out. I think I went and subscribed to your channel, but I haven't managed to check out any of your videos yet. I've been super busy lately planning for this upcoming vacation. So, but trust me, whenever I do check out your channel, which I definitely will, I promise about that, then I will leave a comment on one of your videos and tell you what I think, okay? So that's the answer for that. More tools, drills, armors. Okay, I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Mark, but that's okay. Tungsten. Okay, so imaginary ores such as demonite and terraria. Okay, I see what you mean. So maybe just like more ores and make them all compatible with Tinker's Construct and maybe add new Tinker's Construct functionality through like what it already has. That sounds pretty cool. Another thing that actually reminds me, another thing that I've been thinking about doing is like if I do make a mod that's relating to Tinker's Construct, I want to make it tie into other mods like as much as possible. Like I want to make it so that, let's say if you have Thaumcraft, then maybe it'll add a page to your like Thaumonomicon that would, for example, have like some new researches that would allow you to say take like a thaumium tool part, for example, right? And then put it in the arcane infusion grid, and like infuse it with like a special material trait. So it can have a material trait that's not necessarily given to it by thaumium, and you can like have cool material traits like lifesteal, like I had from Amerdreen or whatever, just at the expense of essentia. So that sounds pretty cool. Cobalt Steel says to Mark, if you want drills, check out the Redstonic mod. That sounds pretty cool. Actually, that's a really cool name for a mod. So congratulations to the author of that mod for coming up with that name. So here we go. We're breaking down pistons into essentia, and everything's gonna be good. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take all this stuff and go over to the biodome soon, and we're gonna make this stupid flying thing that's been taken all day, and it's time to succeed. What? Oh, Kristen's back. Hi, Kristen. Welcome back. So yeah, we're making this stuff, and the essentia is flowing. So I'm gonna get all this stuff in my files here soon. I'm gonna pick this stingberry because the stingberry bush is fully grown. This bush is fully grown. Oh, hey, look, duskberry. I don't know what this does. It says visible night, so I'm assuming it gives night vision. And since I've got a night vision potion, I'm not afraid to, like, try it. Let's give it a shot. Oh, yes, it does. It gives 14 seconds worth of night vision. That's pretty impressive. I like that. So I don't have to make night vision potions to get night vision. I just have to keep collecting from that berry bush. Yeah! Also, sometimes in the near future, let's see, I'm going to collect some of this stuff, because it's a little overflowy right now. Collect some of this stuff. There's more up here. Wait. I don't understand. Why is there modus up here and down here? Is it because this modus got full? No, don't waste my modus. I need all of the modus. Shh. Okay, so I'm gonna build a little nerd pole out of arcane blocks here, Okay, so that's 16. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Okay. And there's another 32 of that. There's another 32 of that. That's at 24, 25, 24. Okay, I'm gonna kind of keep these reduced, but not, like, too high. I know I could build a piping system for the essentia, if I wanted to. But it's actually pretty complex, and I don't really, like, I mean, it's not too complex for me to do or anything, but it's just kind of, like, pretty annoying, I think, to try and do something like that, because it is, just not, it's not what I'm in for today, really, to put it as elegantly as possible. That sounds like way too much effort to do on a live stream while I'm trying to, like, make good commentary. Let's see here. I wouldn't eat too many of those because you could have a problem with taking forever to eat them with the spice of life, says Henry. So, okay, yeah, that's definitely a good point. Doc, you need a farm, I recommend, to permanently solve the food situation. I've got a tiny farm over here, but maybe I should try and find some way to automate a farm. I mean, I know, like, there's all sorts of stuff over here, like broccoli and tomatoes and cucumbers and pumpkins and melons and all this cool stuff. And if I come over here, I have, like, a bajillion different food items I can make. Like, as you can see, there's just a list, like, a mile long. And if I, like, come back over here and, like I wanted to, like, mine up some, snowballs from underneath of my, snow golem here, then I could definitely get some more, like, food items. Like, that would unlock a smoothie type for watermelons and raspberries and blueberries and blackberries. So, like, there's a ton of different foods, and I haven't had any problems lately with that, fortunately. So let's see. I'm going to put about 5 of these in here. Because how much modus do I need? I think, if I remember correctly, I need 32 modus, right? Yes. Okay, I also need 24 machina. So I need 3 of these. Where are they? Machina? Machina? Okay, so I need 3 of these. So I'm going to put 2 of them away. Arbor, I don't need any of that right now. Or Metalum. Or Aqua. Okay, so I'm going to put all those away. And I've got this right there. 4 modus. I don't need this Ignis, so let's put that away again. Okay, so that should be what I need, right? So this is 16 Volatus, this is 24 Machina, and 32 of Iter, Potentia, and Modus. Let me just double check one more time in the Thaumonomicon to make sure that that's right. 16, 24, 32, 32, 32. Okay, perfect. So that's exactly, that's like exactly what I need. I should be able to take these things now. I also need a great wood log. Okay, and this is I don't know. This isn't really what I planned on doing today. It's just sort of where the stream went. So I hope you guys are actually, like, enjoying it. Those of you who are here, because I was up to 8 people. Now I'm down to, like, 5 or whatever. But I actually like it a little bit more whenever there's less people here, to be honest with you, because it's so much easier to pay attention to what's going on in the chat and, like, hello, Mr. Chicken. I would like you to come over here. Go in the pen. Oh, you know what? Why am I telling him to go in the pen when I can just make him go in the pen? Pokeball, go! Okay, perfect. Oh, you know what? It now looks like a Pokeball. Interesting. How interesting. Okay, so put him there. Ta-da! Oh, yes. I have the power. That feels amazing.
Cobalt Steel had a suggestion for more efficient stuff.
Okay. What's that?
It was pertaining to the AE add-on.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see it now. Yeah, I haven't experimented with that add-on for the AE and Thaumcraft like stuff there. So I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know enough about how to use that to, like, do that today. And also, I haven't done any of the research for it or anything. So I mean, that gets a little tricky. So I've got. Let's see, I need 6 warded jars. These are, well, I've got 5. Or I need 5, I've got 6. So, are these light producing blocks?
Okay.
They must be, they look like they are, that's for sure.
We also have a request to remind people at home what you're building at this time.
Oh, yes.
I've lost track.
It is I'm making a controller for an airship. It is called, the ship's helm. Okay, so I need a great wood log in the center, blocks of redstone, invar gear, mana infused gear. I've got all these things, right? So it should be as easy as taking my files of essentia that I've got. That's iter. That's potentia. That's machina. This is volatus. And here is modus. So now I've got enough essentia to do this arcane infusion, right? And all I've got to do is, let's see, how many things are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I should be trying to like make this like even in a way. How many of these do I have? I have 8. So 2 of these pedestals I think are gonna be sort of empty or something. So I think I can, if I remember correctly, I can just like place like placeholders there, like garbage items, to make everything there's a word I'm looking for. I can't quite place it right now. It's when things have like when you fold something and it looks the same in every direction, and my brain is farting. Oh well, no big deal. So I'm gonna put basically the way I'm gonna do this is this gear goes here, this gear goes here, and then this gear goes here, this gear goes here. And where exactly you put these doesn't matter that much, right? But now that I've done all that, I should be able to place this great wood log in the middle, like this, and that should be everything. And if I just act, I really hope this works the right way. I really hope this works on the first try, and like everyone's like, ooh, that's amazing. That didn't work. Okay. Can anyone tell me what I'm doing wrong?
As a side note, Henry warns against making the ship too large, as you
yes.
crashed a world accidentally that way.
Yes, that is a very good. That's a very good thing to note, Henry. Let's see. Runic matrix, arcane pedestals, ready supply of magic in the form of essentia. Okay, so make the structure, right? Where's the thing about making the structure? Infusion, da-da-da. Once all the okay, hang on, I gotta read this. Let's see. The central pedestal is located under the matrix is where the item you wish to infuse will go, which is the great wood log. What?
Tap the matrix up top.
Tap the matrix up top. Thank you, Cobalt Steel. That's amazing. So I want to read this anyways, because I started reading it. You'll need several more pedestals placed around the altar where you can place the blocks and items you wish to infuse into the target object. Lastly, you'll need warded jars or similar essentia containers holding the requisite amount of Vs. Once all this is gathered, you can click on the runic matrix with a wand to start the crafting process. Thank you again, Cobalt Steel. You've been very, very helpful during this stream, so thank you very much. During the first stage of crafting, essentia will be drained from nearby sources. Crafting will stall if there is insufficient essentia available, something that you do not want, as will be explained on following pages. Once all the required essentia has been infused into the target object, the other objects will have their essential essence drained. Only when this is done will the crafting process complete. Okay, and now I do know that sometimes there's problems doing that for some reason. Keep the entire fusion structure symmetrical. That's the word I was looking for. Take careful note of where you place pedestals and make sure they are balanced with other pedestals on the opposite side of the altar. When you place fusion items into them, you may wish to keep them balanced as well. Lastly, you can place occult paraphernalia around the altar in symmetrical formations. These will have the effect of reducing instability. So that actually reminds me, if I look in here, it says instability moderate, right? Which means that there's a fair chance that something is going to go wrong just because this thing is unstable. And this is literally my first time doing this in a survival world, like not doing it in creative mode. So hopefully we're gonna see something amazing happen here, and it's not gonna be terrible. So hopefully, yeah, that's what happens. And click. Is this happening? Is the stuff happening? Do I have to remove the? Do I have to remove these? Is this like not a? How can you speak, read so fast? Oh, well, it's always actually been sort of a thing that I'm very good at is reading. And, you know, English is my native language and such. But I actually, I did a writing the other day. I was writing some interesting things. And it was about, I put it through the Flesh Kincaid readability level calculator. And it turns out that there was a paragraph in this writing that I composed that had a reading grade level of over 24, which is like beyond college graduate reading level. Like the average college graduate would stumble a little bit trying to read it. So, wand foci thing. Could be. Let's see if that's the case. Does the wand... So, yeah? Okay, it's working. It's doing stuff. It's workifying. Oh, that's cool. I love these awesome particle effects. Like, Thaumcraft, this is why Thaumcraft is one of my favorite mods. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's definitely super cool. Although, that sound effect is kind of annoying. I kind of want to back off a little bit, maybe, and there we go. So, I don't know if you guys find the sound effect annoying, but I think the sound effect is annoying. Make it so everything works perfectly no matter the instability. Put a 7x7x5 row of tallow candles underneath the altar. That is definitely a good piece of advice. So hopefully, like maybe sometime in the future I'll do that. But right now, I've already started this, and hopefully it works. Oh, hello! You get back on the altar. Get back there. There we go. Perfect. Anything else? Anything else want to fall off? Huh? Huh? Oh wow, this looks so cool. Everything about this is super cool. I mean, let's be honest. So it's got all of the power. It's still draining 6 more volatis. There we go. So now it's starting. Everything is beginning. So that's gone. That's done. That's done. This one? Okay, so that's done. This, oh my gosh, ah! Oh my, I just got flux flued and nauseated. Great. That's brilliant. Oh, did I miss something? What's going on? Oh, that fell off. What do I have to do? What do I have to do? Did it stall? What happened? Oh, I need 1 more volatis. No! How did this happen? I've got to go get extra stuff. No, that's bad. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. Go back to Biodome Alpha. I think... Hopefully that's not going to screw up the whole thing by, like, unloading it from the world. I should have extra volatis, don't I? No, I don't. I don't have any extra volatis at all. So I'm going to have to put some feathers through my alchemic thingamajig over here. Cobalt Steel says, this is why you bring extra essentia. Great. Well, I will not make that mistake again. And we're getting near the 2-hour point on my live stream here. Well, we're at an hour and a half, so, I mean, we've still got some time left. But I would like to cut the live stream before we get to 2 hours, because that'll make it easier to upload it onto YouTube later. Because basically, if it's any longer than 2 hours, it makes it really hard to get it processed and put on your YouTube channel. So, Henry says, world explodes. Oh no, please don't make my world explode. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I would be sorely disappointed if my world explode. That's for sure. So come on, volatis. I'm waiting for the volatis. I'm waiting. Okay, but now at least I understand. See, I've never done this before. So now I understand how it works a little bit better. Now that I've actually done it. So that's one thing for sure that I'm really glad about. Let's go over to Biodome Delta. Now, did this stop, or is it still, like, going? Okay, it's still going. So if I just put... Where is the volatis? If I just put some volatis in one of these warded jars, right, it should suck up some volatis, and then it should proceed with the rest. It didn't work. This time I need more potentia. And, oh my gosh! There is quite a lot of angry flux goo here. No! My world explodes! Ah! That was, not good. So, I guess I'm gonna stop this. Stop. Cease. Halt. Is there a halt button? Can I... Oh, Lord. Okay, guys. Well, this has been a dramatic failure, but that's okay. Dropped the redstone. Yeah, ouch. Did it just zap me? Ow. What? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? I've got to put these things here. I've got to get rid of this flux goo. I don't like flux goo. Okay. Yeah, I know, it dropped the redstone, but my gear disappeared. Like, the Invar gear here, it just is gone. So, I'm not sure what I can do about that, because this whole process is stalled right now. I've got to go grab some Potentia. I don't know if the gear actually got absorbed, or if it just disappeared. Did things disappear? Is that what that explosion was, maybe? Does anyone know the answer to that for me? Take the thing in the center out to stop it. Yeah, I know. I just want to know if is my whole thing broken now? Like, is all that essentia wasted, or can I salvage this whole process? Because I really want to salvage this process and get it completed before I call it a day. If anyone, if anyone can sympathize, I'm really trying to make that happen. Modus, what did I say I needed? Was it Machina? I think it was Machina. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Oh, I'm so indecisive. But, yeah, this has been a terrific failure. But it happens sometimes. I just kind of... I just went into this, like, totally live. It's live TV, guys. This happens sometimes. I don't like this. I'm jittery. Let's go to Delta. Okay. Yeah, if I stop it, I lose all the essentia. Oh, it was Potentia that I needed, which I didn't bring. I don't have any extra. So, let me go back over to Biodome Alpha, cook up some Potentia essentia. That rhymes. I like that. Let's see. So, do I have any in here, maybe? There's Volatus, Cognitio, Sensus, Herba, Limus, Vidium, Tenebrae. No. So, come down here and maybe check. I'm not sure. Potentia? Do I have Potentia essentia? I don't believe I do. I think I'm gonna have to make some more. Sensus, Famus, Victus, Aqua, Precantatio, Vidium. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Cobalt Steel says learning experience. Yes, I know. That's the cool thing about, the cool thing about modded Minecraft to me is that, like, I never stop learning. Like, I'm always learning new things about new mods all the time whenever I'm playing modded Minecraft, and, like, you can't even stop learning. Like, it doesn't matter how hard you try, you can't just not learn something whenever you, like, boot up modded Minecraft and decide to, like, play with some mods. It just doesn't work that way. So, yeah, I'm gonna do some essentia making. We gotta make essentia, we gotta make essentia, we gotta make essentia, yeah! Woo! That's my monkey singing voice. Cobalt Steel says exactly. That's why I love modded so much. Yeah, I know. I should make the elements song with all the Thaumcraft elements. What is that? Like the periodic table of elements song? I've never heard that. But maybe I should. That would actually be that's a pretty cool idea. Maybe I'll make that into a whole video. I'm not really sure, but I could. Hey, who's that in the background? Says Zach Wilson. This is my sister. Her name's Frankie, and that's with I-E, not a Y. And that's okay. And basically, she is here to help me catch any like chat messages or whatever that I don't see on my screen that may be important that like people want answered or something. And also, in case I like, I don't know, like die and have a heart attack, to turn off the live stream instead of letting me like twitch on the ground for everyone to see on the internet. I don't know. She's here she's here to help me today. Basically, because I was very overwhelmed last time I did a live stream because there were more than 30 people on the stream, and there were just it was just crazy trying to keep up with the chat and actually do something at the same time. So, my question now is whether I actually have, Mr. Villager, you might want to back off. This is a little dangerous, don't you know? Is this Potentia? Yes. Okay, so there's Potentia. Gonna put that back. Where did all my other things go? The other stuff, just the redstone block, where'd it go? I put it back, didn't I? Okay. This is not working. Needs a modus. Okay, I think I have that. I do have that. Modus. Oh, come on now. Ouch! I did get zapped. Okay. Well, oh yeah. Kristen insists that she would save me. Okay. Wow. I didn't expect that. I didn't realize the runic matrix was gonna, like, explode with, like, force. That's okay. Whatever. That's alright. I will set this back up again sometime soon. And, make that happen. I really was hoping that would work, but apparently just everything about that was destined to fail completely and miserably. So it's destroying your gears. Yeah, I noticed. Like, what the heck? I thought Invar was a little bit more durable than that, but apparently not. So, Mark says, may the Henry be with you. Put the villager in a safari net to be safe, says Henry. That's funny. Henry says, I told you everything. I know! My world exploded. I don't get it. It's like, what in the world happened? But I guess that's the problem with playing with magic sometimes, is magic is unpredictable and such. So, I'm just gonna have to come back next time with a little bit better preparation. Maybe I'll have to dig underneath of this whole setup here and do what Cobalt Steel suggested, and perhaps just put a whole ton of tallow candles under there. Although, in order to do that, I think I'm gonna have to, let's see, do I have tallow? Where's the tallow? Is that an artifice? Somewhere? Tallow? It's like in one of these places. I'm not sure where. I'll find it. There it is. Magic tallow. So I have to do the research for that before. You know what? Why don't I do that before I end the stream? I've got maybe about 10-15 minutes left before I have to end the stream, because I don't want it to be longer than 2 hours. I might start streaming again later tonight, guys. So I'm not sure about that. If I do, it might not be Thaumcraft, or it might not be Blightfall. It might be something else. But I really don't have any more specifics than that. It's just like a, hey, maybe there's a thing, so it might be cool if you were there. Golomancy. Okay, apparently people are suggesting Golomancy. That's pretty cool. I would like that. Remove the log to stop it without explosion. Oh, okay. Thanks, Cobalt Steel. Whoops.
I didn't. You knew that's what I meant when I said.
Oh, hello. Magic tallow. I am missing. I'm missing. I'm missing whatever it is that I need there. That aspect. I don't know that aspect. But I thought I scanned a tallow candle once before, so I figured maybe I would have the aspect. Mark asks if I'll ever do his mod pack. You know what? I really haven't had time to, like, look into it. I don't even know what mods you have in it or anything, just because, like, my life is hectic lately. I've got all sorts of things going on, because of how, like, successful this Blightfall pack is and how much work it goes into making an episode. Like, normally, if this were an episode of, you know, Blightfall instead of, like, a live stream, it would have been slightly different. Corpus. Scan rotten flesh to get it. Okay, thank you super duper so much, Cobalt Steel. Maybe I'll start a thing sometime in the future. I have rotten flesh, but I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll start a thing somewhere in the future where if someone is super helpful during a stream, I can, like, find a place to put, like, stream helpers in my world on signs or something. No, lunchbox, that's not what I wanted. Where does my food go? Put it back. Put it back. Meh. Meh. No, what is this? Didn't want rotten flesh in there, but I did want it in my inventory, so... Gosh. Okay. So, there we go. Corpus is now unlocked. I totally forgot about that. I knew what it was. Like, somewhere back in the back of my mind, I knew what I was missing, but I forgot that, basically. So, thanks for the help. Tons. Cobalt Steel, what is that? What kind of emoticon face is that? Is that like a grinning fox? I can't tell.
Yeah, I would call it a grinning fox.
She says she concurs. She says she would call it a grinning fox. Yes. Okay. So Corpus is Mortis plus Bestia, and so if I just hang on, I'm gonna get rid of my. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna do what is it here? From Praecantatio to Corpus, the easiest way to do that is going to be like, Bestia? No. So, oh, you know what? It's going to be, Mortis. So let's go with Mortis here, and then, Perdidio here, and then Vacuos here, right? Ta-da! Okay, I'm really good at this research stuff, actually. Believe it or not, I'm getting better and better at it. So, and everyone watched me do that live, right? That was the thing. Yeah, it took me what, 30 seconds. I don't know. So yeah. Yes, absolutely. As Frankie points out, it's definitely important to me to like check your pack out, Mark. Actually, like I really legitimately want to. Like I haven't downloaded it or played it or anything. It's just like I spend so much time on this Blightfall thing. Like editing the videos takes a long time and stuff. And then Henry had a question about the stream, but I'm not sure.
Henry wanted to. He mentioned again that his power goes out at a certain time. It'll be too late for him. So if you stream again tonight, he won't be able to join.
Okay.
I was wondering if you would put it off till tomorrow.
Okay.
If you would have time to stream.
I might stream tomorrow. So that's... What's this? Alchemical duplication. I've got all the points. I'm just going to purchase that. Oh, hello! More thingamajigs over here. Alchemical manufacture. Entropic processing. Making things worse. Fun stuff. This, I can purchase that too. I can't purchase this. I don't have enough permutatio. Permutatio, I guess, technically, if you're looking at the pronunciation guides that are, like, on the wiki, but I'm not right now, so... Okay, yeah, Mark says excellent stream, so thank you. George Redmond says excellent stream as well, so I appreciate that greatly. I do try. It's the only thing I really do this for is your entertainment, for the most part, so we're glad that you guys are all here. Cobalt Steel says read the tallow entry, so yeah, let's do that, and get my face out of the way for that. By processing and heating flesh in a crucible, you can create a mystical tallow suited for many arcane uses. This tallow can be used to craft candles. It is also possible to craft different colored candles by combining a candle with a dye in an arcane workbench. Alright, so I had to get my face out of the way there so I could see that. And, so, yeah, what's this? Alchemical duplication. It says, there are many substances in the world that are alchemical in nature. By carefully adding the proper aspects to these substances, you should be able to make more of them. Oh, okay, so that's cool. That's like, I could just, like, double things. Ah, neat. Glowstone. I can make free glowstone by using Lux and Senses. That's neat. I like that. That's pretty cool, although not super useful, to be honest. Alex also says good job today. Alex Motawi says good job today. Henry Hindman says awesome stream. Hindman, sorry, says awesome stream with awesome people in the chat. So yeah, I agree. All of you are awesome. Cobalt Steel says next page. Oh yeah, and there's the recipe for the tallow candle. So I just need 2 tallow each for that, and so that means 2 Pricantatio and 1 rotten flesh. So let's see, if I've got a vial of essentia that has 8 Pricantatio, I'm gonna need 4 rotten flesh, and that should make what, 4 tallow candles? If I'm doing my math in my head right, but I might not be. So let's find out. Why don't we? There's Pricantatio, okay, and do I have water in my thingamajig down here? Does I has te water? Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna need maybe water. I wanna make this tallow before we go, cause it's like my backup now that I completely failed at that other Thaumcraft thing that I was trying to do. So grab a bucket here and do this. Let's head over to Swamp Delta, and and while we're there, we could say hi to Waddles and Pigzilla Firepork, which was a name actually Mark named Pigzilla Firepork, if Mark's still here. So Pigzilla Firepork, Mark125, if you want to follow him on Twitter, he's at MarcoMafia1, and sometimes he's on Twitter like retweeting some of my tweets and things like that, so he's really cool, and he also makes mod packs. So if any of you out there, that's just a free shout out for Mark, I guess. So if any of you are out there that really like it, really like different mod packs or whatever, I'm hoping that maybe Mark's mod pack is a little bit more lightweight than Blightfall, so maybe if you can't play Blightfall on your own computer because it takes too much like processing power, then maybe you can play Mark's mod pack, which is called, remind me, Mark, in the chat over here, so I can tell people what it's called. And I know Oliver didn't quite catch the live stream, or else he would have said something. So, but just for when he's watching it later, like, hi Oliver, and thanks for naming Chippy, and Rosalind Dre for the Blackjack is also an awesome name, and Queen Gaming MC named Waddles the Pig, although a few other people suggested Waddles, And yeah, I'm still thinking about the next live stream competition. So that's why I mentioned this, or not live stream competition. I meant to say shout out competition, because I don't know. I'm sure all of you know this, but I do this live stream competition thing where, I said it again. I do a shout out competition, probably like one a month or one a week at least. I'm thinking I've done 3 of them now, and I've been doing this for about 2.5 weeks, maybe this series. Cobalt Steel says it makes 3 per recipe. Okay, good. So, my math was wrong. So it makes 6 out of this 4 rotten flesh. Okay, no. Actually, that's not right either. Well, is it? 2 to 3, so I'll make 6. Okay, so, here goes nothing. Ta-da! Okay, I made the tallow.
Overkill?
Where is it?
Possibly?
Mark
Either
says it's overkill.
Next thing he had said, I'm not sure.
Well, no, sorry, it's overkill. Mark says technological edge is his first one on tech kit. Austin Roaring says, how much was your computer? I bought my computer about a year and a half ago for $850. So it's a desktop computer. It's pretty nice. It's from a company called CyberPower PC, and it was also on sale at the time. I bought it through newegg.com. That is not a paid endorsement or anything. That's just me saying that's where I bought it. And so yeah, if anyone's looking for computer stuff, I would say newegg.com is a great place to get either pre-built computers or computer parts. So let's see. What else do I need for the tallow? Do I have to make that in an arcane work table or what? No. Yes? Whatever. No, it's just a crafting bench, and I need string too. So let's grab some string over her. Or is it in her? It's in her. Let's see. 1, 2 string. And come back over here and do this. And I know that the arcane workbench will actually work as a regular crafting station too. So now I've got white tallow candles. Woohoo! Let's see. Keep up the awesome time, says Henry. George Redmond says bye to Henry. So I guess he'll be back. Boo Boo Lim says my first live. So I hope you're enjoying watching. Unfortunately, you caught it right at the end. Live stream's gonna be over in just a few minutes, but it's nice to see you here, and I hope everyone who's here decides to hit that like button under the live stream before they leave for the day. And that way, it'll help to, my live stream to be exposed later to other people, because all those likes carry through whenever the video gets posted on the channel, right? So, like, when a video starts with likes, that means that it's going to be more highly recommended on YouTube to other people through search and things. Also, random fact, if you search Thaumcraft in Blightfall on Google, 2 of my videos are in the first 3 results. Isn't that crazy? I guess I'm just really good at making my like titles and things optimized for that. Yeah, sorry, Boo Boo. I wish I was doing it longer, but I'm trying to cut it at 2 hours. So, yep. But I made tallow candles, so I hope everyone's happy about that. So I actually succeeded at something in Thaumcraft today instead. after the explosions and such that happened earlier. Also, Boo Boo, if you're trying to like catch what happened on the live stream earlier, then all you've got to do is just check out my channel. It'll probably be about an hour and a half or so before it finishes processing and gets posted up on the channel for people to watch. Okay, so hopefully I should be back. I guess I'm probably gonna do another live stream tomorrow, maybe. But I've also got videos to work on, like pre-recorded videos and stuff for throughout the week that I'm gonna be recording tomorrow. So I'm not really sure when or what time. But yeah, thank you all for being in here. Cobalt Steel says had fun. Thanks for doing it. I'm glad. George Redmond says still here, so it's nice that you're still here at the end. Let's see. Henry says that he already liked the video like as soon as he got on. He also says I can't find you unless I search Blightfall. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, anyways, thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. This is officially the end of the live stream, and I hope that you all enjoyed it, and I hope that you like having your your chat messages read out as much as possible. So, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss when I do things like this or when I post my videos every day. Videos every day. That's just a fact. So, yeah, thanks a lot for watching. And Boo Boo says they're new to the channel, so hopefully you hit that subscribe button and you come back and check out some of the other videos. This Blightfall series has been going on. Technically, whenever this live stream goes up, it's going to be the 26th episode of Blightfall. Most of them are about half an hour long, but the live streams go to like 2 hours. So, but there's a lot of content there for you to watch. And if you think that this is entertaining or whatever, if you like my announcer voice, or you like my or you like the Schwarzenegger voice, then you can you can check out my YouTube channel and all that stuff and have a fun time. Anyways, thanks so much, everyone. Camtrav says missed the entire stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's it for today. Henry is thanking Frankie. So yeah, everybody if anyone wants to like thank Frankie back here, my sister, for helping me out with managing the chat and with making sure that the live stream went nice and smoothly and stuff, then you can go ahead and leave a thanks for her in the chat over there. And I will see you guys with some type of content very soon in the future. Probably another live stream tomorrow and videos all week, Monday through Friday. So that is it. And take